Hello viewers, welcome to this channel. My name is Yusuf Ahmed Abiodun. I'm a seasoned English teacher and I'm here to teach English. Thank you for viewing this channel, and this occasion we teaching phonetics. And of course, phonetics is actually a very simple topic in English language, but students and others alike find it difficult. This is just the fact that using phonetics is not a reality in our immediate society, because in Nigeria, we don't speak English as we ought to speak it. We just speak it when it serves our communication purpose. We don't mind using the correct tone and the phonemes. But here today, since oral English is what has been tested in examination, whatever examination you're writing, oral English is being tested, then it is incumbent on every student to learn it, and it is also incumbent on every teacher to know it and to be able to teach it. But the reverse is the case. Teachers don't like teaching oral English, and finding a simple hack to learning oral English simply is actually a problem for teachers and students alike. But this is what I'm trying to teach this time around, and it will do you good to follow me on this journey to learn oral English simply. But first off, what is phonetics? Yeah, phonetics is, just like we all know, a study in English language that studies phonemes. Then what is phonemes, or what are phonemes? Phonemes are speech sounds. When we say speech sounds, we mean our speech, the sounds we use in speaking. Then those are the sounds that are called phonemes. Normally, sounds are to be studied anywhere, especially in other subjects like physics. But when we talk about speech sounds, that is, sounds that are peculiar to human beings, not just any others, and not just any sounds, not animal sounds, not sounds emanating from materials, but we mean sounds that occur as a result of moving some parts in the mouth to produce speeches that are understandable by a fellow human being of the same language. So that means phonetics could be studied in any language, but what we're studying here today is English phonetics. So English phonetics is the study of speech sounds in English language. What we mean is phonemes, or we say sound symbols. So what we're going to be doing is to study these symbols and their representation in words and how they are being pronounced duly. Thank you. Okay, phonetics is divided into two, or phonology of English language is divided into two. We have the phonemes and we have the prosody, otherwise known as the segmentals and the suprasegmentals. The phonemes are just the study of sounds, basically in isolation, while prosody, or the suprasegmentals, is the study of sounds in connected speech. That is, this is where we're going to be studying syllables and the stress feature, the foot and the rhythm feature, and then the tone and the tonic unit feature. But here we'll be starting today with phonemes. Now, we've said what phonemes are. Now, what are the division of phonemes? We have the vowels and the consonants. That is, the vowel sounds and the consonant sounds. In total, we have a total of 44 sounds in English language, or rather, a total of 44 phonemes in English language. We have 20 vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds. They are subdivided into 12 pure vowels and 8 impure vowels, or rather called 12 monophthongs and 8 diphthongs. And among the 12 monophthongs, we have 5 long monophthongs and 7 short monophthongs. And then in the diphthongs, we have 3 classifications. There are 3 diphthongs ending in E, or gliding to E. And then we have 3 diphthongs gliding to schwa sound and 2 diphthongs gliding to U sound. In this episode of this video, you will get to know all these phonemes in just a go. So let's start with consonant sounds, because I just finished introducing what the classification of vowel sounds. Then consonant sound. Normally in English language, we have 3 ways of describing a consonant sound, and this is simple and all students should know this. We have, first off, the state of the glottis, and which means that either a vowel sound is stressed or unstressed. Then the second one, voiced or voiceless. Then the second one is place of articulation, that is where it is articulated in the mouth. We have several places of articulation in the mouth. We start from the bilabial. When we have bilabial sounds, we mean both lips. Then we have labiodental, we mean the lip and the teeth. Then we have interdental, we mean the upper and the lower sets of the teeth. Then we have the alveolar sounds, that means the sound produced when the tip of the tongue is touching the alveolar ridges. The alveolar ridges are the gums holding the teeth together. Then we have the post-alveolar sounds, that means just a position above the alveolar ridges. Then we have the palatal sound. The palatal sound is a sound produced at the palate. And what is the palate? Just the roof of the mouth. Then we have the post-palatal sound, just a position after the palate, just towards the velum, that is the back of the tongue. Then we have the velar sound too. The velar sound is the sound produced at the velum. The velum is that protruding organ at the back of our tongue that goes downward as if it goes into our throat. Then the last place of articulation is in the glottis, just in our throat here. The sound, we have just one consonant sound that is produced in the glottis, and that sound is called the glottal sound. Then the third description is manner of articulation. For manner of articulation, I have my own classification. We have about 7 or 6 classifications. The first one are the plosives. We have the second as fricatives. We have the affricates. We have the nasals. We have the lateral sound, frictionless continuant, and we have the semi-vowel glide. The lateral sound and the frictionless continuous sound is otherwise in some textbooks known as the approximant, because the places of articulation are almost the same and the description is almost same too. So this is what we're going to be looking at. But in learning these consonant sounds today, we'll be learning them according to their manner of articulation, because they are closer in description with manner of articulation than with places of articulation. So we'll be starting with plosive sounds.